So, for the first part of this recipe, we are going to or clarify some onions. So, I have 3 small spring onions. They look like this. So, this part we know is a scallion. This part is the bulb. And getting closer to spring, you're going to start seeing these in a lot more supermarkets and farmers markets. I absolutely highly recommend you purchase these. Cut this part off and use the bottom half, and then use the other half for scallions. Recipe. I have chopped spinach. I usually use fresh, but I decided I wanted to, save some time and just use pre-cut. And then the next part is you're going to add the artichokes. You can use canned as long as they're in water. I found frozen, so I'm going to use the frozen. And you're just going to cook this through, because you got to remember, you're going to bake this as well. I'm just going to break these up. So one of the hardest things for me to give up was something like artichoke spinach dip, because I really, really loved it before I went vegan. I loved the TGIF Fridays version of spinach artichoke dip with the cheese and all of that stuff.
Yeah, cheese was tough.
Yeah, the cheese, even though I was lactose intolerant, giving up cheese was really, really hard for me. But once I did it, I felt so much better. So I have my oven preheating to 425. I'm just going to cook this a little bit more through before I add our Trader Joe's cream cheese. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have Tofutti for this. I forgot. So I'm just going to add the Tofutti cream cheese or sour cream. No, cream cheese. Jesus Christ. So I would usually, I'm trying to make more of my own cheeses this year. But for the purpose of this recipe, I wanted to show people that something like this can be done extremely cheaply and extremely quick. Because my mother-in-law's answer to everything is, "But you can't have cheese?" Oh. She's gonna see this. Sorry. Sorry.
You're gonna get a message.
I'm gonna get a message, and it's gonna be either from my father-in-law or my mother-in-law.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to kill you. Because we do sound extremely like her. So I'm going to add now a cup of vegan mozzarella.
And that one is from Violife.
And that's from Violife. And this is from Violife as well. And I'm just going to add this Parmesan. You need to cut away from that. So I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder.
Oh, that was good.
You just want everything really, really well coated before you put it in the oven. Oh God, you could smell, it smells so good. I wish you could smell that. Okay, so we're going to turn this off, and I am going to put this in the oven for 10 minutes. So, this is it in the baking dish. Ooh, I don't want to tilt that too much. So, what I did was I put a little salt and pepper over the top, and I grated some extra Parmesan. And when my mother-in-law is watching this, this is the recipe that you liked. So this is our completed artichoke dip. I actually wound up putting it on broil for 10 minutes, and as you can see, it kind of got bubbly and brown. And this will be going off to Stuart tonight. So
Yum.
remember to hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and hit that little notification bell so you too are the first one to know when we upload. Join our community of Vegan Finds on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter at Vegan Find, and you can find me on Instagram at Vegan Find.